Hi, my name is Allie Finlinson, and I'm a artist based in Utah, Central Utah, and I'm currently going to school at Weber State University, where I will graduate with my BFA in this coming spring. So I'm very excited to be a part of this exhibition, Book is Art, and I'm very honored to be part of the exhibition with so many amazing artists and such great art. And a little bit about my work. I'm a mixed media artist. I just can't decide on one thing. I've tried a little bit of everything and I like a little bit of everything. And I think that's really where book arts comes into play, and where I can bring all that knowledge together and put it into one cohesive piece. And that's really where my love is book arts. And the piece shown in the exhibition is called Elbow to Elbow. And the idea behind this piece was the idea of having so much stuff. And this piece was actually part of a body of work, but it came from the idea of all these boxes I had of things that I had collected, shoe boxes and shoe boxes of just little items of like, oh, I found this rock as we were hiking, or this ticket from the baseball game, or just little things that reminded me of people or places or things that I had done. And I've done this my whole life. I have boxes from when I was a kid, but I think as artists we do that as well. We find maybe more beauty in the smaller things than some people do. And I had all these boxes, I didn't know what to do with them, and I was like, I need a way where I can display these objects and give them a new life and give them an opportunity to be displayed for other people, but also an opportunity for me to revisit those memories and enjoy the memories that it brings back to me. And I took these objects and I decided I would call those my personal relics. And I made reliquaries for all of these objects. And in Elbow to Elbow, the relics are the seashells. And there's 7 seashells representing my 7 family members. And the idea was we went on a family trip, which hardly ever happened. And it was my junior year of high school. We decided to go on a family trip, and in the summers, growing up on a farm, it was very busy. Summertime was the busy time, so we didn't usually go on family vacation. So we decided to go to California, and we were going to see the ocean. And none of us had seen the ocean, including my parents, so it was a really, really memorable and fun experience for all of us. And by the end of the trip, I just had containers and containers of seashells and little items that I had found and collected, because those memories were so special to me. And if I had those things, I could have a way where I could go back and revisit those memories. And the books that are part of this piece, Elbow to Elbow, are very, very subtle in the way the pages are shown. They're mostly texture, and the way I go about this is I did a big collage, and I started with maps of California as a representation of where we went, and I painted layers and layers of paint, and then I sanded it down to where you can maybe tell it's a map in a few spots, but to a point where it's pretty much just a texture. And then there's imagery in there, and each one representing a family member or my parents or something that reminded me of the trip. But I like to cut it up in a way in the small books where, as a viewer, you might not get that right off the bat, or you might not even get it at all, but you get your own experience out of the little snippets that you find within the books. And the structure, the books are meant to cascade down on a shelf, kind of resembling the ocean and the waves. But they can also, with the magnets inside the covers, they can also act as doors and go back into the box, and you might not even know it's a book. And I like that idea of the interaction, and that's why I like to take videos of my pieces for that interaction purpose. And I just really, with this piece, it was just really the idea of giving those objects a new life, and those memories, having those, a way I could revisit those memories for me, and a way that others could experience it that might not be attached to my memories, and most likely not, but they can experience it in a different way.